Yo my people, it's I Blues FS and it's your boy Stefano. We're so happy to be back again on YouTube channel. And today we are back again with another powerful strategy, simple but powerful strategy that you guys can use to scalp, boom and crash. Remember, in iBlues FS the goal is to make money from the forex industry, and one way to do that is by trading boom and crash with this strategy. It's a simple but powerful strategy. If you watch the video from the starting to the ending and then get the concept of the strategy, you're really gonna make money using this strategy to trade boom and crash. And this is your first time watching our YouTube video, kindly hit on the subscription button, give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to turn the notification bell for more updates. So guys, it's a simple strategy I want to share with you guys. Just try to watch the video to understand the concept of the video. Don't just watch the video once and then you go trade with it in your life account. No, watch the video and try to understand the concept of the strategy before going live with it. So before we show you guys the strategy setup, watch our introduction video and we'll be right back. Yo guys, welcome back again to our YouTube channel. So we are here again to share with you another powerful strategy to make the brokers. You know, the goal is always to make money from the forex industry and to make the brokers. We want every one of you as subscriber to make money while trading, especially from boom and crash. So this strategy is for boom and crash, and with this strategy that I will soon share with you guys, you will be able to escape boom and crash for 10 minutes successfully without being caught with the spike. Without wasting much time, we want to get started. Let's show you guys how you can actually escape boom and crash for 10 minutes without being caught up with the spike. Now, if this is your first time watching our YouTube video, kindly hit on that subscription button, and if you like what we share with you, give the video a thumbs up, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell for more updates. And if you've been watching our videos and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit on the subscription button and give the video a thumbs up. Share the video to your social media account. That way we'll be able to reach out to more people who are interested in forex trading. And just as we'll be helping you guys to make money from the brokers, you also help your friends too to make money from the brokers when you share our strategy or our videos with them. For you to add the indicators, you go to your F of plus, which is the symbol for indicator add up in MetaTrader 5. So you click on it. Now we'll be making use of two indicators here. We'll be making use of two indicators. The first indicator we'll be making use of is the MACD indicator, moving average convergence divergence. So we're going to be using the MACD indicator. Now the fast EMA is going to be 12. As you can see, okay, just follow the screen direction. At this moment, you might want to just take a screenshot of the setup of the MACD. It's still for though, yeah. So you might want to take the screenshot of the setup. If you want to, you can just pause this video and take a screenshot of it, or you just follow the screen direction. So we set up our MACD and we click on done. So that we've already done. So and the next indicator we're going to be adding is what we call the accelerator oscillator, the AO, accelerator oscillator. So this is the second indicators we'll be using, accelerator oscillator. Now we're going to be using the default settings for the accelerator oscillator. Is the default setting, that's what we're using, and the value up is green color and the value down is red color. The levels are not there, we don't really need the levels, so we can actually leave it there. All we just need is the default parameters, the default settings of the parameters. That is just what we need. So this is the two indicators we need for this strategy. These are the two indicators we need: the MACD, moving average convergence divergence, and the AC, accelerator oscillator, That's all we need for this strategy. Now if you're using Android phone, we know in Android phone we have 6 zoom level. Now for this strategy, we're going to be making use of the second zoom level. Now this is the minimum zoom level you can see right now in my screen. This is the minimum zoom level. So we have to zoom out 2 times. We have to zoom out twice. You have to zoom out twice. So we go, okay, 1 and 2. Now this is if you are using Android. Now if you're using iOS, this is going to give you the 4th zoom level, because in iOS we have 10 zoom levels for iOS. So that is going to, you have to zoom out 4 times when making use of this strategy. Please take note of the zoom levels. If you're using Android phone, you're going to make use of the second zoom level. You have to first zoom in the minimal zoom level and then zoom out 2 times. That's going to give you the 3rd zoom level we need for the strategy. And if you're using iOS, you're going to zoom, you have to tilt your screen to the minimal zoom level and then you zoom out 4 times, which will now equal the 2 times of Android. So you zoom out 4 times for iOS and 2 times for Android. What are the conditions for our entries? What are the conditions for our TP, take profit? And also, what do we look for? Where do we place our stop loss, our take profit, and our entry position? That's what we're going to talk right now. So for us to take our position with this strategy, we have to go to the M5 time frame. Now this strategy works on the M5 time frame, the 5 minutes time frame. That's what we'll be using. As you can see, is 1,000. Now if we want to short the market using this strategy, there are 2 things we need to watch out for, both in the MACD and the AC, oscillator. Now for us to take a sell position, the first thing we have to watch out for is our MACD. The MACD be above the 0 level. Here is the zero level here. So the first constraint, the first condition we have to look out for or watch out for is that the MACD must be above the 0 level, and then the moving average or the line should form a curve above the MACD. Now the first condition we're looking out for is, first, the MACD should be above the 0 level. Now this is the 0 level. You can see here, if you look to the right side where my cursor is, you see the 0 level here. So the first condition we watch out for is that the MACD should be above the 0 level, and then this line here, the MACD line, should form a curve above the MACD. That is the first condition we watch out for. Now once this condition are met, once this condition is met, the next thing we look out for is the oscillator. Now the next thing we watch out for is the oscillator. Now after the MACD have crossed over the 0 level and the MACD line has formed a curve, then we go to our oscillator to see if it's giving us a bearish move, because in boom we'll be looking for a sell opportunity. We'll be looking for a selling opportunity, not a buying opportunity. So once the MACD crosses over the 0 level and the line forms a curve, we then move to our oscillator, and then look if the oscillator is also above the 0 level. Take note, the AC should also be above the 0 level. That's one thing we will look out for. And then watch out for the AC line to turn to red. Usually it's green here because it's actually spiking, or it was spiking up. Then after it turns to red, we enter the market and take our position and take our position for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, we take our position for 10 minutes. Then we're out of the market. Before the end of 10 minutes, we move out of the market. Now if you take a look at what happened here, this was where the market turned to the AC turns to red. So we would have entered the market here, and then we take it 10 minutes. So this is 5 minutes and this is 10 minutes. So before the end of the 10 minutes, we take our profit. It's another example. Here's another example. Okay, here the MACD is above the 0 level, and the MACD line forms a curve also. The first condition for a sell entry for boom, and then we go to our AC, the accelerator oscillator. Now when we look at the accelerator oscillator, the AC, we also notice that it is above the 0 level, as you can see from the right hand side where my cursor is. And then we watch out for the AC to turn red. When the AC turns to red, as you can see, look at where the condition was made, then we enter in for a sell. Now when we enter the market for a sell at this level, we take our profit before the end of 10 minutes. So once we enter, we look at the time, and before 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, we take our profit. So we'll be using this strategy to scalp the market for 10 minutes, for 5 to 10 minutes rather. Now the same thing we also can do when trading for boom 500. Now the conditions for boom 1000 is also the same for boom 500. I don't want this video to be a long one, so we're not gonna talk about boom 500, because boom 500 and boom 1000, they have the same conditions. The constraints are the same. They are the same. What we're looking for, they are the same. So we go to the crash market, crash 1000 or crash 500. Now this was the condition. As you can see in crash 1000, I'm already in for a buy. The reason I took the buy was because the condition was actually met here. Look at it. Now the conditions for trading crash in this with this strategy is the very opposite of that of boom. When we want to use this strategy to trade crash, either crash 1000 or crash 500, we look for the MACD. The MACD have to be below the 0 level, and the AC also have to be below the 0 level. These are the first conditions we watch out for when using this strategy to trade the crash index. The MACD should be below the 0 level, and the AC, accelerator oscillator, should also be below the 0 level. Now once these two conditions are met, the next thing we look out for is the line of the MACD to form a curve. The line of the MACD should form a curve above the MACD itself. And then secondly, we go to the AC, and the AC have to move from red to green. The green symbolizes the bulls, and the red symbolizes the bears. So the AC line should move from the red to the green, which means it shows that the bulls are now in control. So once the AC moves from red to green, and the MACD and the AC is below the 0 level, we go in for a buy. Now here is where the condition was met. All conditions was met here, and then we go in for a buy. We go in for a buy. So 5 minutes, this candle was okay. This is a 5 minutes candle. 10 minutes candle, we move out of the market. So this is how we can actually use this strategy to scale boom and crash. Now it's a powerful but simple strategy, very simple strategy, but it's very powerful. Now if you understand this strategy, you will be making good money from the broker every day, if only you can stick to the strategy condition. Do not violate the conditions. After watching this video now, you can save this video, or you can watch it over and over again and practice it to make sure you understand the constraint, the conditions for the strategy before you trade with it. Or you might want to practice it first on your demonstration account before you go live. Now it's simple, but it's a powerful strategy. The same way you trade crash 1000 with this strategy, that is also the same way you use it to trade crash 500. It's as simple as that. To also look out for when making use of this strategy is to know the overall trend of the market. to know the overall trend of the market, you must go to the higher time frame H1 and see if the overall trend of the market is bearish or it's bullish. And once the overall trend is bullish and we are trading crash, it will make the strategy to be 99% profitable. So when we know the overall trend of the market, that is going to help a lot too. So one have to know the overall trend of the market from the higher time frame H1 or H4 before using this strategy. So it's Blues FS and it's your boy Stevino. I'm signing out right now. Peace.